Is live?
Hey family. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hi. Listen, welcome everybody to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
What's up? If you don't know, I'm Bonnie G in the place to be.
Hey.
And like I always say, wherever the ruach is, I just want to be present, okay? Listen, this young lady over here, my daddy call her Dr. Norwood, but what our assembly and Storytime family call her is Auntie Shelly on the beat. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what's up. It is the bump for all of us, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Salute, okay? Y'all know before we get into the scripture, we're going to go into Jude. We're going to hit you with the now unto him that is able to keep you from falling. So although there are many chapters in Jude, we just going to pick the first one, okay?
She's crazy.
Jude chapter 1, verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. To the only wise Elohim, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and forever. Amen.
Oh,
Bump. That's right, Auntie Shauna. You know what's up. It is the bump for us. May y'all add a blessing to the hearers and readers of his word today. Oh, wow. So we are coming to you in the book of Hebrew Israelite scripture. Oh, she got the same information. Mine is just thicker.
I
don't know.
Thicker.
Something in here is different, okay?
I wonder if the pages are thicker.
I don't know mine's, but I got this book on Amazon, so you can get this book also on Amazon. And this book is $150, okay? So we're reading the 12 patriarchs out of this book, okay?
Yes.
Also, I have made a statement of the blue. It's a gray one. There's it's a gray edition, a silver edition.
Yeah.
And you can get that book, and that book is $95 on Amazon. It's less than $100, okay?
Yeah.
But that book does have pictures, and it does have a lot of the same books that I have. I'm not sure what's the difference between the silver edition. I gotta link up with Auntie cousin Shelia because she has the silver one too.
Yeah.
But that's at your you can get that one as well. So that's like $50 less than the gold one. And I am told that it has a lot of the books that
definitely has these.
It has the patriarchs of the 12 sons. It has a lot of them. So I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know I don't know. And that book also have pictures just like this one does as well. What else? Recap because now we in Levi.
Levi.
Yeah, because we started
in Simeon,
and then we went into
so
Levi.
We know that Simeon, when he called his sons together, he was telling them to resist being jealous, or envious, good. Because that's how he was going to kill Joseph.
Show us, kill him dead.
He was going to kill Joseph. So he wasn't even there when they sold him, but when he got back and found out, he was upset.
Look at Melanie Price. Girl, she finally in the chats. Come on, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, because he wanted Joseph dead. Basically, he said, I don't care nothing about my daddy. I don't care nothing about Joseph. He out of here. And so, but he suffered 7 days, something with his arm. Was it his
hand withered for 7 days.
Yeah, that must have been the hand he was going to strangle him
with. Kill him with.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, so he's trying to tell his sons, don't be envious, don't be jealous. First of all, we're all one family. And he made sure that he knew to tell them not to be jealous of Levi and Yehuda.
Absolutely.
Because they're doing their job. They're the priestly line, they're the kingly line. Don't get to trying to usurp the royal line or the priesthood, or you're going to lose, because it's not our job.
Not our job.
That's not the tribe of Simeon's job. Simeon's people warriors.
Yes. Yeah. We've read some of
they're built for war. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my.
Oh, jealousy.
Mm-mm. Wow. And then we got into Levi,
Levi.
which was a lot because we found out Levi so far, Auntie Shelley mentioned he was the picture of the Mashiach. So there's no sickness with him, right?
Yeah, I think that was you, but I'll take it.
Well, you, and then I just connected it. And so that's why Levi, from our understanding, didn't have a sickness. He just knew it was his time to go.
Yeah.
And so he gathered his children,
Yep.
around, and he started telling them, what was his thing?
He was talking about because we just kind of got
how he got into, how the Most High took him into.
Oh yeah, the
Wow.
yes. We are.
I'm going for 5.
But yeah, because I did it right here, and you stopped somewhere, and you might have stopped in 5.
Then
You
I'll go
said
4.
you might have said, and thereupon the angel opened to me the gates of heaven, and we're gonna. That sound like some cliffhanger.
Yep, and there, yeah. So I'm gonna start from 4, okay? And then these books are different,
we'll
okay?
Go into it.
I don't know if anyone else is experiencing, but the signal is kind of weak. Let's stay with it until it clears up, fam. Thank you so much, Auntie Shani. Come on, season from the top, right?
Yeah, let us know if anybody else is experiencing that.
Hopefully, we're gonna have a good night tonight. Come on, Father. All right. So I'm
gonna. It is bad weather.
It is
sometimes. Yeah.
Weather place. All right. So we're gonna start on. If you have the book, maybe you have the gold edition. You're gonna start at 469. If you have the silver book, you're gonna start maybe a few pages left back or forward.
But we're on Levi. Yeah, we don't know. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So chapter 4, and please come into the room because these are your family members. Now, therefore, know that Yahuwah shall execute judgment upon the sons of men. Because when the rocks are being rent, and the sun quenched, and the waters dried up, and the fire cowering, and all creation troubled, and the invisible Ruach melting away, and Sheol takes spoils through the visitations of the Most High, men will be unbelieving and persist in their iniquity. On this account, with punishment shall they be judged. Therefore, the Most High has heard thy prayer to separate thee from iniquity, and that thou shouldest become to him a son, and that him is a capital H, and a servant and a minister of his presence, capitals. The light of knowledge shall thou light up in Jacob, and as the sun shalt thou be to all the seed of Yasharel. And there shall be given to thee a blessing, and to all thy seed, until Yahuwah shall visit all the Gentiles in his tender mercies forever. And therefore there have been given to thee counsel and understanding, and that thou mightest instruct thy sons concerning this, because they that bless him, capital H, shall be blessed, and they that curse him, capital H, shall perish. Chapter 5. And thereupon the angel opened to me the gates of heaven, and I saw the holy temple, and upon the throne of glory the Most High. And he said to me, Levi, I have given thee the blessings of the priesthood until I come and sojourn in the midst of Yasharel. Then the angel brought me down to the earth, and gave me a shield and a sword, and said to me, execute vengeance on Shechem because of Dana, thy sister, and I will be with thee because Yahuwah has sent me.
Whoa!
Y'all remember in Jubilees that we read about, those Jubilees, that we read about the small account when Dana was basically raped and held captive at a young age. She was very young. And Levi, and who was it? Simeon. Went and took out the whole city.
The whole city.
And now we know why they were able to take out the whole city, because the angels with them. He had a shield, gave him a sword and a shield. Not saying out there and massacre. But nothing goes unseen with the Most High.
Those was orders though.
Yeah, he had to do it.
And all this time we was like, we was in church, we was like, man, they cold. They took out a whole city just because of one man, but it wasn't just, that's not,
nah.
That was not even the half.
Taunting them.
Yeah.
Listen, if we read it again tomorrow, we'll read it again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just
yeah, and it gives you like, I don't want to say a timeline, but he said to me, Levi, I have given thee the blessing of the priesthood until I come and sojourn in the midst of Yashrael. In other words, you have the priesthood. He's the priest.
Yes, absolutely.
King. Now he's king. He's a priest.
Absolutely.
But you still the general.
Mm-hmm.
Something you have to do.
Absolutely.
Because everybody can be.
Absolutely. And I love what Auntie Shani says. The sons of Kamar, as it is written in Hua, tell me thy name, that I may call upon thee in the day of tribulation. And he said, I am the angel who interceded for the nation of Yasharel, that they may not be smitten utterly, for every evil ruach attacketh it. And after these things I awaked, and blessed the Most High, and the angel who interceded for the nation of Yasharel, and for all the righteous.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited that, listen, please keep interceding on behalf of our nation.
Because we need it.
We need it. And I'm so grateful that he sees us as a nation, no matter, even though where we live, we haven't been acknowledged as a nation. But to see us as a nation means to see us as a whole, as complete.
Right.
You know? And so that's a blessing that he's like still interceding on behalf of us.
Yeah, even though we're scattered all over the world, he's looking out for us.
Absolutely. And I wonder if that's the one that still intercedes, or was that Simeon when the angel intercede on behalf of our ignorance? What was that we were reading?
Oh, it might be that might be a different angel.
But we
still had an angel that did it.
Yep, we sure do. All right, I'm gonna go on. And when I was going to my father, I found a brazen shield, wherefore also the name of the mountain is Sirion, which is near Gabal, to south of Bela. And I kept these words in my heart. And after this, I counseled my father and Reuben, my brother, to bid the sons of Kamar not to be circumcised, for I was jealous because of the abomination which they had wrought on my sister.
So he was like telling them, don't tell them to be circumcised. Right. They're not one of us.
No.
They're not one of us.
And after this, my brothers came and smote the city with the edge of the sword. And my father heard these things and was wroth. And he was grieved in that they had received the circumcision, and after that had been put to death. And in his blessings, he looked amiss upon us.
I told you not to do it. He the priest. You were supposed to listen to him.
But on top of that, the angel told him to go. Mm-hmm. So it's like, listen.
Yeah, ain't nothing I can do. I told you not to circumcise it. They're not one of us.
No.
Because when you circumcise them, you're telling them you're one of us. We're going to marry your daughters. You're going to marry our son. Like, no. No. That was your idea. That was not Yahuwah's idea.
Don't do that. For we sinned because we had done this thing against his will, and he was sick on that day. But I saw that the sentence of Elohim was for evil upon Shechem, for they sought to do to Sarah and Rebekah as they had done to Dana, our sister. But Yahuwah prevented them. Wow. So they wanted to rape.
They wanted Sarah, Rebekah, and Dina.
Yeah.
They said, we're going to do the same thing to
them.
Take
advantage of them, ladies. Wow. Shall we not going to do this? If you get away with one, you're going to think you can get away with it again over and over
and again. And again and again and again.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I'm going to look into it. I was cooking all day. All right, let me get back into it. Ranger. His flocks, when they were big, house they most shamefully handled. And thus they did to all strangers, taking away their wives by force, and they banished them. But the wrath of Yahuwah came upon them to the uttermost.
This is like a practice they do.
Yeah, this is something that they do.
People come through and they take their women and how they way with them.
It reminds me of like how in Sodom and Gomorrah they had things set up, different things that they would do to the stranger that was coming into that land and didn't know no better.
Shechem was evil.
Shechem was evil. And we never knew that. 7. And I said to my father Jacob, by thee will Yahuwah destroy the Canaanites, and will give their land to thee and to thy seed after thee. For from this day forward shall Shechem be called a city of imbeciles. For as a man mocketh a fool, so did we mock them, because also they had wrought folly or foolishness in Yasharel by defiling my sister. And we departed and came to Bethel or Bethel. That's why Yah completely destroyed Shechem. Absolutely.
Yep. So Levi's letting his sons know, in case you hear this wrong.
Right. This is what happened.
This is what really happened.
And you got it straight from the source, okay? Because I played part.
Because we heard it wrong.
Yeah, we sure did.
We heard it wrong. See, Uncle Levi cleared it up right here.
Right.
In case y'all hear the wrong thing.
Yes.
This what happened was.
Yes. Oh, yes. So Auntie Linda goes on to say, remember the scriptures say Shechem taunted the brothers that probably that they were saying. They show us.
And this was something evil. They just did.
Yep. Wow. 8. And there again I saw a vision, even as the former. So the one like before. After we had spent there 70 days. And I saw 7 men in white raiment, saying unto me, arise, put on the robe of the priesthood and the crown of righteousness, and the breastplate of understanding, and the garment of truth, and the plate of, and the turban of the head, and the ephod of prophecy. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that, but I know what that looks. Well, I think I know what it is. I don't. Is it something like a staff? Listen.
What is it?
I don't listen in my mind. I need to pay attention on that mind part because my mind could be very wrong. Let me see.
An article of clothing worn by the high priest of the Levitical priesthood. But what part is it?
Oh, let me see. Even though y'all gotta excuse the depiction.
It's made out of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet threads, fine linen.
Oh, so is it like a?
What is the E?
Okay, listen.
I don't know what it is.
This is what it is.
Oh,
I'm going to show you guys too.
With the jewels?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That has the 12 stones with the representing the 12 tribes.
So the front.
Yeah, that's the ephod. See? It has the stones.
Okay, so that did not match what I had in mind.
Yeah, that's the picture you showed me.
No, but I said a staff. Like in my mind, I was thinking it was a staff.
You know, it's that thing is gold and a blue ribbon. Wait. So it's an ephod of gold, chains, cords tied to the gold wings on the ephod shoulder straps. Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
It's that breastplate. It's that.
Okay, and oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's the apron.
Listen,
you know what? It's that area. I think the breastplate is on.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're a little bit unclear.
Sorry. Yeah. That's his best. Wow. Okay, so let's go into the next one. And they severely carried these things and put them on me. And said unto me, from henceforth become a priest of Yahuwah, thou and thy seed forever.
Oh, these 7 men, they must 7 angels.
Yeah, put him on there.
They ordained him.
Yes, and from this point on, you're a priest, and your seed after you.
Yeah, so you all see that didn't just happen when they got out of Egypt.
And notice they didn't do that before he went into Shechem.
Oh, he did the job first.
He had to fight him first. He had to kill him.
Okay, that's right, because the Levi's not supposed to shed blood. So I need you to take care of this first.
Take care of this. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Right? All right. And they severally carried these things and put them on me, and said to me, from henceforth become a priest of Yahuwah, thou and thy seed forever. And the first anointed me with holy oil, and gave to me the staff of judgment. The second washed me with pure water, and fed me with bread and wine, even the most holy things, and clad me with a holy and glorious robe. The third clothed me with linen vestment like a ephod. Oh, so that's the linen that the thing was on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a little mixed up in there. Like
The fourth put round me a girdle like unto purple. The fifth gave me a branch of ranch. I say ranch. It's not ranch. It's rich.
branch
I don't even
of
like
rich
ranch.
olive. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. The fifth gave me a branch of rich olive. The sixth placed a crown on my head. The seventh placed on my head a diadem of priesthood, and filled my hands with incense, that I might serve as priest to Yahuwah Elohim. And they said to me, great, yea, greater shall none be. The second shall be in the priesthood, and the third shall be called by a new name, because a king shall is that arise? I'm sorry, my books are arise in Yahuda, and shall establish a new priesthood after the fashion of the Gentiles to all the Gentiles. And his presence, capital P, is beloved, as a prophet of the Most High, of the seed of Abraham our father. Therefore, every desirable thing in Yasharel shall be for thee and thy seed, and ye shall eat everything fair to look upon, and the table of Yahuwah shall thy seed apportion. And some of them shall be high priests, and judges, and scribes, for by their mouth shall the holy place be guarded. And when I awoke, I understood that this dream was like the first dream, and I hid this also in my heart, and told it not to any man upon the earth.
So yeah, he's describing the priest. The priest is like supposed to know the law.
Okay.
You know what Yahuwah requires and doesn't require. It wasn't like you know how we do now. We say, well, they're a lawyer and that's the judge, and they could be bought off and anything, and they don't necessarily go by the laws of Yahuwah, because remember, it's the law and we don't live by it. Whatever. Yahuwah had one way of doing things, and he said established forever.
Yes.
And I'm gonna need you to teach this to everybody. So when they come to you, even when after Mashiach comes,
yes,
you still when it's time to preach to the Gentiles, same word. Ain't nothing changed. Same word.
Same word. Yeah. Ooh wee. All right, and I am on 9. And after 2 days, I and Yahuda to all the words of the vision which I had seen, and he would not come with us to Bethel. And when he came to Bethel, my father Jacob saw a vision concerning me, that I should be their priest unto Elohim. Eyes of all to Yahuwah through me. And so we came to Hebron.
Now that's interesting. Because remember, he didn't tell nobody.
No, he didn't tell no man, but he told
Isaac knew. No, Isaac knew.
No, he told him.
Yeah. Because it said.
Yeah. Oh. And my father's father blessed me according to all the words.
Yeah, but it says after 2 days, I and Yehuda went up with our father.
No, I'm agreeing with you. He didn't know, but he blessed him according to the vision. And it matched up with
what he saw. Yeah.
I agree. Wow. And so we came to Hebron to dwell there. And Isaac called me to put me in remembrance of the statute laws of Yahuwah, even as the angel of Yahuwah showed unto me. And he taught me the judgment laws of the priesthood, of the sacrifices, who burnt offerings, whole both, yeah, whole burnt offerings, first fruits, free will offerings, and shalom offerings. And each day he was instructing me and was busied on my behalf before Yahuwah, and said to me, beware of the ruach of fornication, for this shall continue and shall be thy seed, pollute the holy place. Shall by thy seed pollute the holy place. Take therefore to thyself a wife without blemish or pollution, while yet thou art young, and not of the family of strange nations. And before entering into the holy place, bathe. And when thou offerest the sacrifice, wash. And again, when thou finish the sacrifice, wash. Of 12 trees having leaves offered to Yahuwah, as Abraham taught me also. And of every clean beast and bird offered a sacrifice to Yahuwah. And of all thy first fruits and of wine offer the first as a sacrifice to Yahuwah Elohim. And every sacrifice thou shalt salt with salt.
Season to my food for you cooking, boy.
Salt it with the salt, okay? Salt
I'm
on
gonna
top
need
of
some
salt.
seasonings.
Don't you bring me Mrs. Dash.
Yeah.
That's saltless.
Oh, salt.
Salt, okay?
They had that good pure salt. Yeah, he hypnotized. So it says, Yikes. Wait, just that quick. Yeah. He rose up early in the morning. Actually, this is Jacob right now, and paid tithes of all to Yahuwah through me. So he gave it to me, but I understand this is for Yahuwah. It's
Right.
for all these sacrifices.
Yes.
For the first fruit, I'm just going to be the one to offer it up.
Yes.
But that's not the case today.
No.
They're keeping their tithes, buying them planes and houses.
Absolutely.
And
that's not the case at all.
Cars and
that's not the case at all. And plus, remember, like you said, he is son right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I thought it was interesting that he was, he went to his father to teach him the all the laws.
Oh yeah.
Even though he had these visions and the angels was telling him, he still went for his, he wasn't high, mm-hmm. Like, oh, I got this. Mm-hmm. He was like, Daddy, how you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, what am I supposed to do?
Teach me.
What did you do with Grandpa?
Yeah.
And that's like we should ahead of us to where we can have the elders instruct mm-hmm. us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. just because you gift doesn't mean the elders is canceled.
Right. Right.
You can't cancel out the elders.
Right. Right. And remember, everybody, this is before Moshe. This is before coming out of Egypt. Oh, yes. And they just like to throw that law thing on us.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So after when they salt that thing with salt, we're going to get into the next chapter.
Yeah. And he had a wife.
Yes.
So all these priests around talking about they all holy because they ain't got a wife. They commit all kind of fornication up in that Vatican. Talking about we ain't married, we so holy. Yeah, right. Okay.
Y'all know these eyes is big for a reason. As well, okay? Now therefore observe whatsoever I command you, children, for whatsoever things I have heard from my Father, I have declared unto you.
Passing it down.
Turn up against it great evils from Yahuwah. He said, my hands is clean.
He said, from what we doing today, my hands clean.
I ain't got nothing to do with what's about to happen.
Yep.
Because I didn't tell you to do that. Mm-hmm. I taught you this.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do.
Don't get to talk about Levi said.
Mm-hmm. don't lie on me. Okay. And ye shall deal lawlessly together with Yasharel. So he, capital H, shall not bear with Jerusalem because of your wickedness, but the veil of the temple shall be rent, so as not to cover your shame, and ye shall be scattered as captives among the Gentiles. That shall let you know that you are not Gentile. He said among the Gentiles, just for those who truly, strongly believe that we are Gentiles. Because if we were Gentiles, we would have saw that on the application. We would have been checking it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not Gentiles.
And remember that curtain was torn in two when Mashiach died.
Yes.
When he died on the tree. So he's letting them know there's gonna be a separation between you two over the Mashiach. Some of y'all gonna do what I said, cling to the Mashiach. Some of y'all gonna say that ain't him, and that do what you want to do. To the Mashiach, either you accept him or you don't.
And for a curse there. Okay.
Now, who is that?
Thank you. Because I tell you who it's not. It is not the Jewish people.
It's not the Ashkenazis.
It's not the Jewish. They've never been scattered, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They have never experienced the level of poverty because they're part of the 1%.
Yeah, they're the ones
making
people.
Absolutely. So they're not that. It's not the Jewish, baby. It's not that. No, sir, no, ma'am. Okay? Who is it? It's the so-called African American who is a reproach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? People look at us, don't want nothing to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't profit them.
Yep, and it says, and for a curse there. So where we are, they know we a blessing and they know we a curse at the same time because they know these people.
Absolutely. Rangi, it's always good to have you, girl. All right. For the house which Yahuwah shall choose shall be called Jerusalem or Yasharusalem. I'm saying Jerusalem.
Yeah.
As is contained in the book of Hanok or Enoch, the righteous. Mm-hmm. Therefore, when I took a wife, I was 28 years old, young and in your prime, yes, sir. And her name was Milcah. And she conceived and bare a son, and I called his name Gershom. Yes, that's an M. Mm-hmm. Gershom. For we sojourners in the land. And I saw concerning him that he would not be in the first rank of Kohath, was born in the 35th year of my life towards sunrise. And I saw in a vision that he was standing on high in the midst of all the congregation. Therefore, I called his name Kohath, which is beginning of majesty and instruction. And she bare me a third son, Merari, in the 40th year of my life. And since his mother bare him with difficulty, I called him Merari. That is then in the midst of my brethren.
And you know Jochebed is Moshe's mom.
No, I did not.
Mm-hmm, that's her name. Yeah. Because remember, they weren't in that Egypt 400 years. Sorry, people.
Wow, I did not know that. And I don't know why I was thinking like Levi like married young. So he actually married like kind of, well, it's still young, but I wasn't thinking 28.
Neither.
That was like, wow, you still in your prime. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
And it's weird because he's saying that when she gave
Gershom
gave birth to Gershom while they were sojourners, he saw concerned him that he would not be the first rank. In other words, he's not going to be the line, like the one. He knew they were chosen for something, like something was going to happen, but he knew it's not going to come from Gershom.
Okay.
It was going to come from Kohath.
Wow. 12. And Gershom took a wife, and she bare to him Libni and Shimni and Shimi. And the sons of Kohath, Amram, Itzhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. Uziel? I don't know. But his name is Uzz-El. So it's got that L in it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, right.
And the sons of Merari is Makai, Makali, and Mushi. And in my 94th year, Amram took Jochebed, my daughter, and to him to wife. For they were born in one day. And he and my daughter, 8 years old, was I when I went into the land of Canaan.
Wait, okay, no, keep going.
And 18 years when I slew Shechem. And at 19 years I became priest. And at 28 years, I took a wife. And at 48, I went into Egypt. And behold, my children, ye are the third generation. In my 180, in my 118th year, Joseph died.
So he's giving them like a timeline. I was this old when I did this. I was this old when I did this. So Jochebed is his
daughter.
So wait, I got something wrong here. Oh yeah, she was born in Egypt in the 64th year.
So they said Amram and Jochebed was born in the same, like they were born in, I guess, the same time. They knew each other. For they were born in one day, and he and my daughter 8 years old when I went into the land of Canaan. So they were like childhood friends or something like that.
Yeah, Amram. But Amram is somebody's Amram. Okay, so he has a son named Kohath. Yeah, and Kohath had Amram, and Amram married Jochebed. So I think that's his grandson. These are these sons, though. Yeah,
that was his son's son.
So it's Jochebed's cousin. That's what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. 13. Permission to do that. Gave him that strength that he needed.
And then at 19, he was a priest. Yeah. Remember, you said he got.
Yeah.
Kill him first.
Yeah, to kill him first. Like, go take these folks out. 13. And now, my children, I command you, fear Yahuwah, your Elohim, with your whole heart, and walk in simplicity according to all his, capital H, commandments, aka laws. And do ye also teach your children letters, that they may understand, that they may have understanding all their life, reading unceasingly, unceasingly. Yeah. Thank you. The Torah, also known the law of Elohim. For everyone that knoweth the Torah of Yahuwah shall be honored, and shall not be a stranger whithersoever he goeth. Yea, my many friends shall he gain more than his parents, and many men shall desire to serve him, and to hear the Torah from his mouth. Work righteousness, therefore, my children, upon the earth, that ye may have it as a treasure in heaven. And sow good things in your souls, that ye may find them in your life. And if ye sow evil things, ye shall reap every trouble and affliction. Get wisdom in the fear of Elohim with diligence, for through there be a leading into captivity, and cities and lands be destroyed, and gold and silver and every possession perish. The wisdom of the wise naught can take away, save the blindness of ungodliness and the, what is this?
Callousness.
I'll take it. That comes of sin. For if one keeps oneself from these evil things, then even among his enemies shall wisdom be a glory to him. And in a strange country of fatherland, and in the midst of foes shall prove a friend. Whosoever teacheth noble things and do them shall be enthroned with kings, as was also Joseph, my brother.
So he's basically telling them, don't think about gold, silver, possessions, because those are going to be nothing.
Nope.
Think about your wisdom. That's okay. Think about wisdom, things that they can't take.
I always used to say, even when I first came into religion, I mean, I don't even know why I put it in quotation marks, because it's out there. But I used to always pray for wisdom, because my thinking was, if you went for wisdom, you got everything.
Yeah, and you can make some money no matter where you at.
Wisdom, wisdom, you just have it all.
Yeah,
your wisdom. You don't need to pray for anything else, because wisdom will show you how to do that, what not to do, who to stay from, who to hold close. I mean, it's so dope. And then you just bring on, you got to add understanding too, because you don't want to have wisdom and then all of a sudden you do dumb stuff. Like, wait, do you have her or not?
What were you thinking? Oh, you weren't thinking.
You weren't thinking. You got me here, but you won't let me drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, wisdom got to be in the driver's seat.
You're trying to tell them, don't get caught up with all that stuff in the world.
Yeah,
because we are too caught up. Right now, speaking about us as a people, we are too caught up with status symbols.
Oh,
way too caught up, and that stuff is going to perish.
Absolutely.
And the designers don't even like
I was
us.
just about to say that. Can care less. Okay.
Care less.
Hike the price up. Hike it up just so you can't buy it. Only
Call
for you
us
to buy it to
monkeys,
be
do
broke.
all kinds of stuff to us.
And then give
we
us
still be
half-hearted apologies. Not even half-hearted. Just no heart apologies. Okay. Your heart is not even in it when you apologize.
Fall for it just because.
Well,
our idols are wearing it. Yeah. Yep. And our idols still have it on, so we just figure.
And that's a whole nother thing. Idols. They're out there. And you got to check yourself and see, am I serving one?
Yeah.
Do I have one ahead of the
Am I chasing all these things in the world and have no wisdom?
And no wisdom.
No wisdom.
Listen, get you wisdom. Let her dive, okay? 14. Therefore, my brethren, I know from the book of Enoch that at the end of the ages ye will transgress against Yahuwah, stretching out hands to wickedness against him, capital H, and to all the Gentiles shall ye become a scorn. Nobody else is like this. Right. For our father Jacob, Israel, is pure from transgression of the high priest, chief priest, who shall lay their hands upon the Savior of the world. My sons, as the heaven is pure in Yahuwah's sight, than the earth, so also be ye, the light of Yasharel, purer than all the Gentiles. But if ye be darkened through the transgression, what therefore will all the Gentiles do, living in blindness? Yea, ye shall bring a curse upon our family, because the light of the Torah, which was given for to lighten every man, this ye desire to destroy by teaching commandments contrary to the ordinances of Elohim.
He's basically telling you're the light.
You're the light.
Not the Gentiles, you are the light.
Absolutely.
What they gonna do if they don't? They're gonna live in darkness because they have no light.
And they don't see it. They don't know what it is.
They don't know. So they need to follow you.
And
you're the light that's gonna.
Absolutely, y'all. This is good. Be the light. The offerings of Yahuwah ye shall rob, and from his portion shall ye steal, choice portions, eating them contemptuously. That's as best as I can get it.
No, I think that was it.
Okay. With harlots. And out of covetousness ye shall teach the commandments of Yahuwah. Wedding women shall ye pollute, and the virgins of Jerusalem shall ye defile. And with harlots and adulteress shall ye be joined, and the daughters of the Gentiles shall ye take to wife, purifying them with an unlawful purification. And your union shall be like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. Wow. And ye shall be puffed up because of your priesthood, lifting yourselves up against men. And not only so, but also against the commands of Elohim. For ye shall contend the holy with jest and laughter. So you don't even care about it. You just like whatever.
This is so. Come on, if y'all don't see this today.
Absolutely.
All these preachers out here, they're doing exactly this. Mm-hmm. I mean, and he even tells you Sodom and Gomorrah, it's going to be a bunch of homosexuals walking around too.
Absolutely. And you're going to, and it always talk about, like, basically it talks about how we're not going to be wedding our own.
Right.
And what do you see? You see a whole bunch of interracial couples on your commercial. That is an agenda, y'all.
Yes.
It is agenda. It's not like, let love be love. I'm not saying that. Listen, it's on purpose. It is done on purpose. You have it on commercials. You have it on TV shows. It's rare that you see a righteous Hebrew family doing right.
They don't want to show us that.
They don't want to. That's too keeping our head.
Yeah, like they're cursed.
Absolutely.
They show it, but when they did.
Absolutely.
And that was back in the day when I think they didn't figure it out all the way yet, because it's just now recently that they really just pushing this agenda.
Yes.
Pushing this agenda. We need their melanin, that's it. But I need them to mix with you because they're going to take your Canaanite ways. He said with unlawful, you're going to purify them with unlawful purification.
Absolutely. Because that Torah is with you in you.
Yes. And what are you doing?
What are you doing? right? And then it says, "For you should contend with the holy things with jest and like, like you just really don't have no respect for it.
Yeah, you're making a joke.
It's a joke to you. Like it don't take all that. That's doing too much. Y'all don't have to do all that. You can still do this and that, and then say, no, you can't. This stuff is serious. People forget there's a eternity attached to the end of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the purpose of you having fellowship is not to find a woman or a man. Like you, it's me and Brother Craig was just talking about this. Like, he was saying, we were talking about something. I was saying, man, like, the church today is really, really like pushing this gay agenda, and there's so many homosexuals. He was like, sis, this go back thinking of Hawkins and the Cleveland, what was his name? James Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said all them was homosexuals. That's what he said. I believe it now that I think about it and look back at it.
I mean, all of that stuff was.
He said but now, I mean, it's more because, of course, when you let it in a little bit, it gets more and more and more. But he's like, that started way back then.
And now it's even more aggressive now. It's like
now it's
in
crazy.
Your face. You would have never seen this stuff on commercials, but now you did. Let me get into this comment real quick. Be that light. Oh, nah, don't want to be that cursed seed. It's a no for me. Walking in that light, staying in this tower. I know that's right, sis. Keep going. 15. Therefore, the temple which Yahuwah shall choose shall be laid waste through your uncleanness, and ye shall be captives throughout all the nations.
There it is. It's all through here.
And this
Levi
is why
no.
And this, and ye shall be an abomination unto them, and ye shall receive reproach and everlasting shame from the righteous judgment of Elohim. And all who hate you shall rejoice at your destruction. And if you were mercy, all of our seeds should be left upon the earth.
That's why we asked covenant. That's called a covenant. If it wasn't for that covenant, we'd be destroyed.
We'd be destroyed. We'd be destroyed.
Thank you, Yahuwah, for keeping that covenant.
By the way, we'd be totally, utterly destroyed. Thank you, Father.
But he made that covenant. He kept it.
Wow. And now I have made the choice to continue to read tomorrow at 6 p.m. Because it's 6 p.m.
Wow. Come on, Levi. Bring it.
Levi is bringing it.
People. I know what's up.
He know what's up. My God. Y'all, it's so important to make sure that we are walking in Torah, that we are showing the Gentiles what that looks like. Because they see what religion looks like. They see that, but they we've been told that the law is done away with. So they ain't seen the law. And it's up to us to show these people what the law looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on, y'all. It got to start with us.
It has to. It's our job. These patriarchs be bringing it.
Fire, okay? Fire. Done.
Wow.
We certainly appreciate you all joining us today for story time, and we hope that you learned something new. Thank you for coming into the chat. That chat is for you guys. Listen, I'm learning.
We're all learning together.
Absolutely. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because we know that people are watching from different time
zones. Yeah.
Oh, that cliff. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you like that. All right, I'm catching all of this live. Got to go back. Destroyed.
Yes. Let's do it.
Now I'm for real saying goodbye.